This month marks the 17th annual NFFTY Festival held here in Seattle. That's the National Film Festival for Talented Youth. Now, the big word here is talented. In fact, NFFTY now boasts 2 Oscar-winning directors among their alumni. For a preview, filmmaker and Seattle resident Jana Galvez is here with her opening night documentary, along with NFFTY's Stephanie Malone. Thank you both for being here.
Thank you.
So, Stephanie, first, tell us about what kind of participation that you have in your 17th year at NFFTY.
Well, we had 1,200 films that were submitted for this year's festival, so I know. And from that, we have 234 films from 28 countries and 26 states that'll be a part of this year's fest.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So this is everywhere along the world that's coming here to converge in Seattle. That's cool.
Yeah.
Jana, you are one of the filmmakers whose film was not only selected, but it's part of opening night. Yeah. The title is Am I Hawaiian Enough? Will you tell me about your film?
Yeah, so Am I Hawaiian Enough? It's in the title. The film is a phone conversation between me and my father where we both admit to each other for the first time these feelings of not feeling Hawaiian enough, not knowing our culture enough and knowing our people enough. And it's the first time I admit these things to my dad, but also the first time I admit them out loud to anyone ever.
My goodness.
Now it's playing in the festival.
And you did this all through a phone conversation.
Yeah, I asked him if I could record it and we just talked.
How beautiful and important to especially have these conversations with those, our parents, our grandparents. As a matter of fact, there's a moment when you're talking to your dad, asking him why he didn't speak about his heritage. So let's listen to that real quick.
Similarly, because I was supposed to be hamau or quiet, hush, you don't talk, because at that point in time of us growing up, you ask mom to, mom's going to tell you it's shame to be saying I'm Hawaiian. I used to be ashamed to say that, and I'm pissed off at this now, at this age, knowing that I used to be, oh, what are you? And Hawaiian used to be the last thing that come out. Or just because I knew I'm, Hawaiian, Chinese, Portuguese, Filipino.
Wow. Do you hope, Jana, that after people see this, they will take hold of their heritage and then maybe feel a little bit more like we belong where we belong?
Yeah, that's the goal. I think the conversation with my dad starts out where we both have a lot of guilt, and then we realize there's these other factors at play. And the more that I show it to friends and people around me, I've realized that so many people can relate to it and understand the feeling too.
I can't wait to see the film. And Stephanie, in addition to Jana's film, you have a few other stories to highlight. Let's start with Stone Dead.
Excellent.
Okay.
Great little short documentary by these filmmakers in Colorado. It is about this man who carves tombstones and statues. You would think very dark and morbid, and he wrestles with his own mortality. It's very joyful. He's really a lovely human. It is one of our fabulous documentaries at the festival. Very excited.
Wow, beautiful. Sounds beautiful and bittersweet. Grace. Grace is by our filmmaker Natalie Jasmine Harris. It actually premiered at the Sundance Film Festival. Natalie is a NFFTY alumni. She actually received a little filmmaking grant from NFFTY a couple years ago to make this. Oh, to make this film?
To make this film, yeah.
Wow.
It's a coming-of-age story in the 1950s about this young girl who is wrestling with her feelings for her best friend as she's about to get baptized. And I think a lot of themes that'll resonate with people today for sure.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
A Farm Out West.
This is by a group of Irish filmmakers. It's part of our environmental screening block called All Around Us, which was supported by the Scan Design Foundation. We're really happy to have this environmental block on Saturday. The farmer is an organic farmer, 3rd generation in Ireland, and he feels like organic farms like his are the pathway to sustainability. Really beautiful, short, really beautifully done.
And A Long Way Nowhere.
That I picked because that's another Pacific Northwest group of filmmakers. It's down in Oregon, and it follows this youth corps that is working to rebuild this trail in Oregon that's 29 miles long. It is treacherous. It's a volunteer run. Excellent film, and the look at a place in our own backyard. So, yeah.
Such talented young people, and really kind of something that'll remind us all about the hope in our future and the hope in our families. And so thank you so much to both of you for bringing all these beautiful films to Seattle, and thank you for sharing your story with us today.
Thank you.
It has been an absolute pleasure chatting with you. And again, NFFTY will begin on Thursday, April 25th, and it runs through the 28th. So if you want to go, if you want to get tickets, we're going to have all that information on our website, and you can see the website there as well, NFFTY.org.